Welcome to Chopstick Travel and welcome to China. This is episode 2 on our Lost Plate food tour along the ancient Tea Horse Trail. Today we have woken up in the town of Sejo. It's going to be a great episode, so make sure you stay tuned until the end. Let's go get some breakfast. So our first stop today here in Shijou is at this really hidden kind of hole in the wall. You could easily just walk by it. If you didn't notice this charcoal oven on the outside, you would be very disappointed to not stop here because this is a local specialty called Sejo baba. So it is a type of bread popular for breakfast. We just watched her make it. Basically, she lays out the dough and adds a lot of lard, like a lot of lard. There's different fillings. One is with a rose petal jam, which is very popular here in Yunnan, and another is filled with pork and a lot of green onions. And then she takes the knife and kind of cuts it multiple times and then folds it up one more time and then flattens it down, which gives it this really flaky, unique texture once it's cooked. And then she puts a little bit more pork on top, and then it goes right into this charcoal oven here, which is charcoal both on the bottom and on the top. She's got this really smooth technique, which she's obviously been doing years and years and years, where she just kind of drops all of the baba right onto the charcoal grill. And then we ordered one with a cracked egg on top. So it's just gonna cook away for just about 4 minutes, charcoal both on top and on bottom. And this is a very popular, only in this town, Sejo baba. So I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Started in 1988, but actually started way before that.
This is quite a popular tourist town as well. You'll see these ladies come by and they try to convince me to get cornrows and dreadlocks. I don't think that's happening today, but I like her outfit. So that did not take very long to cook, and people always hate when I do this, when I compare things to pizza, but this is very much like a Shijou style pizza, Chinese pizza. So we've got the 3 different kinds, 2 with pork and scallions, but 1 with the cracked egg here. And then we've got the rose petal jam on the bottom. And this just smells and looks delicious, so let's dig in. Okay, I'll take my little slice. We've got the first one with the egg and the pork, and there's a lot of lard in there as well, which makes it nice and juicy. It's even cut into little pizza slices. Oh my god, that's good. Yeah, really juicy and fresh out of the oven. A little bit salty. You can taste the smokiness from that charcoal. That is good. The bottom is just so crispy and flaky. Okay, the lard makes that so good. It's so juicy. This is the one with no egg on top. So there's a little bit of meat on the inside and on the outside too, on the top. It's so good. Because of the way she folds it, it gets all these layers of flaky and chewy, and then you get the lard in there. Yum. That is awesome. I like the egg one. So we've got the sweet version, which has a rose petal jam, brown sugar, and red bean paste. And Reishi was just telling us that this is a 5th generation business, and it's sort of like a sourdough starter where they've been keeping the dough going for 5 generations. So that's you can't replicate that taste unless you've been doing it for generations. So let's try this one. Oh, yum. So much rose, everything here. And very good, very sweet, and very creamy. And they put lard in this one too. Lard and brown sugar somehow goes together so good. I guess lard just makes everything better. It's also very good. So that is the way to start your day here in Shijou with a baba. So delicious, really cool process how they make it. And we're actually going to be leaving this town behind and heading to a nearby lake where we're going to have a nice view with our lunch. And then we're going to be keeping going down the ancient tea horse trail to another ancient town called Shashi. So this is Erhai Lake. Means ear because the shape of the lake is like an ear, and it's the second largest freshwater lake here in Yunnan and the 7th largest in China. Just like a lot of places here in China, it's quite commercialized along the coast of the lake. There's a lot of coffee shops and different, you can rent these little e-bikes and buggies to rip around. We're just taking a quick little walk before we're gonna go grab some lunch. Still peaceful. I love the weather here in Yunnan. The sun is hot, but the temperature is very nice, like maybe 24, 23, really comfortable. So we're having lunch now. We've come into the kitchen here at the restaurant and we're gonna have a few different dishes, but they just started preparing one freshwater fish from the lake. And what they do is score it and then stuff it with a little bit of scallions and ginger and a little bit of seasoning on top, and then they're gonna steam that away. We're also gonna have a few other dishes, one of which is snails. Chinese kitchens are always fast and furious. It's like the original fast food. So our fish was steamed and then it was given a little bit of a really hot oil bath to get that skin kind of crispy on the top, and then a little bit of soy sauce. And then we had two other dishes that he prepared. First was a silver fish, so tiny little fish that he made with scrambled eggs. And the other one was the snails that he did almost in like a Sichuan style with Sichuan peppercorns and doubanjiang, a lot of green onions, and then just fries it up in just really short time, but super hot temperature. So let's sit down and eat. So we got all our dishes, came out super fast. We've got the snails here with some red peppers, green onions. This is the silver fish with scrambled eggs. And then this is a beautiful fish from the lake with lots of ginger and scallions. And then you put that oil right on top to kind of crisp the skin up. Beautiful. I'll go for a little dip in the soy sauce here. Oh yeah. It's so delicate when they steam it like that. I love steamed fish. Very strong ginger flavor. The ginger's just steamed too, so it's still a little bit crunchy. Just soft, beautiful, flaky fish, fresh from the lake. So he fried up this egg with quite a bit of oil, and then there's the little fish in there. I don't know if you can see them, they're kind of falling apart, but it's sort of like a scrambled egg with small fish. And you just eat the entire fish. There's no bones in it. Yum. Very oily scrambled eggs. A little bit of a seafood flavor, but not very much. Okay, let's try the snails. So we've got the snails here. Lots of green onions with some Sichuan peppercorns I saw you threw in there. Some bean paste. Usually not a huge snail fan, but I'll say. Oh, a little bit sort of rubbery, but no strange flavor. You can just taste that doubanjiang, that fermented bean paste, and then fresh scallions as well. Yum, really good actually. No like snail flavor whatsoever. I really like this fish. It's super soft and flaky. So we have left Shijou behind and we are on our way to Shashi, our next stop. That was a great lunch, but we've come to this really cool place that is a very kind of small community of the Bai ethnic group, and they're famous for their indigo tie-dye. We've come to this incredible courtyard you can see here where the ladies are making these beautiful indigo products. You can see that incredible blue color, and apparently we're gonna try it out ourselves. So let's see how this goes. So we've got our handkerchiefs here. We're gonna be dyeing them with indigo. There's a bunch of different patterns. It's kind of a free-for-all, random technique here. This is what I'm doing. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, here's my finished product before I dye it blue. This is such a beautiful, beautiful courtyard. All the ladies here are wearing their traditional Bai ethnic clothing. Really cool. Okay, let's go dye it.
Let it oxidize, just like
What are you doing?
I was waiting for it to oxidize a little bit, and then we're gonna put it back. Oh yeah, now it's time.
Now you put it back in 2 minutes.
Go all the way.
Think about that.
Okay.
Oh.
Work harder.
So we got a big pot of the indigo, all natural, made of the leaves. I've got my handkerchief in there now. You can see it kind of looks green, but once you take it out and let the oxygen oxidize it, it'll turn a nice blue. I gotta do 2 minutes. What happened if I dropped it? Take it out?
And then you take it out, just let it like hold on your hand for 2 more minutes.
So that was in there for 2 minutes, and now I've taken it out for 2 minutes. You can see it's already starting to turn a nice blue color, and now we're gonna go for another soak for 2 more minutes.
阿姨，请问一下卫生间在哪里？大门出去右拐，那个小前面那里一出去就拐。
So after soaking for a little while, this is the final result. Turned out a little bit more white than I thought, but pretty cool design. I was going for a birch tree, blue birch tree. I don't know, this is Minx. I think hers looks better, to be honest. Really cool experience though. Traditional indigo tie-dye of the Bai ethnic group. Cool. Really cool experience. I would have never even known about this if it wasn't for Lost Plate. And besides being a unique hands-on experience, it's also just an incredibly beautiful place to take pictures and just soak up the atmosphere. This incredible 4-sided courthouse, traditional courthouse built in the 1800s. So cool. So we've just arrived to Shashi. It was about an hour-and-a-half drive up the mountains, quite beautiful views along the way, and this is our next stop. This is dinner. This beautiful restaurant already. So let's go see what's for dinner tonight. So once again, we are back in the kitchen, and one thing you notice right away as soon as you got back here is it's all women working here, so all lady chefs, and we're gonna be having some really interesting dishes with some unique ingredients. First dish that she's frying up right here is actually goat cheese. We're gonna be also having some Yunnanese ham and several other things. Great.
So we put taro, flour, stir that.
Next unique ingredient is taro stems. She just threw them in with a bunch of oil, frying those up as well. So actually those taro stems are poisonous if not cooked correctly. So they actually deep fried them first, then she stir fried them once again with a couple more ingredients, and now they're going into the steamer. So they need to be cooked 3 times in order for them to be safe to eat. You know, I go into a lot of kitchens, but every time I come to China and I go into the kitchens, it's just like next level. They work so fast, so many woks going, and it's just like top speed, everything. So this is a very interesting dish. I've never seen it before. This is a local bean, almost like a lima bean, that they're very intricately stuffing full of pork. So she takes the bean, it's sliced in half, a little bit of pork inside, and then kind of like a little pork bean taco. And then those are gonna be steamed, I believe. And that's a dish, yeah, I've never tried before. Looking forward to trying this.
She said you want to make one?
Yeah, I want to make one. Is it pork?
对，
就是先肚子，然后水里面洗一洗。
我哋呢個個數目幫下紅做翻嚟。
So this bean, the only little bean around here, it looks like a lima bean.
So I take one of these, split it in half like this.
对对，打开。
Okay. A little bit of pork, not too much.
对，少一點。
Too much, 一点。
要少一點。
Oh, there we go. 可以吗？
可以，可以，就这个。捏一下，轻轻的捏一
And
下。
squeeze it a little bit.
哎
Oh,
，OK。
oh, oh, ah. Almost lost it.
对，就是。
Oh, that is very difficult. That's a labor-intensive process, for sure. Wow, very, very delicate. Just a little bit of pork in there. Pinch them up. Okay?
OK， 就是这种。
There you go.
Look at mine right here. Stuff full. Okay. I'll leave it up to the pro. 谢谢.
没有。
Sitting down to eat, I'm gonna try a little bit of this goat's cheese with, I guess, a little bit of sugar and salt. Fried up, almost like a halloumi. Oh my god, yum. Oh, that's so good. Weirdly good with the sugar though. Yum. A little bit crunchy. Kind of stringy cheese. Really good. Oh my god. This is one of the only areas in China that you're going to be having cheese regularly, and it's so good. It's not something typically you're thinking of when you're thinking of Chinese food. Cheese, definitely not. But here in Yunnan, it is. So this is the beans that were steamed with a little bit of pork inside. Super unique dish I've never tried. Yum. Simple, but it works so well. So like a bean, bean, very good. Very delicate. And then the steamed up. Not super flavorful, but the beans nice and starchy. Yum. I love it.
Wait, does somebody want this one?
Oh, 还是给我们一点点吧。We have a little pickle.
So this is the taro root that was poisonous before being cooked. Hopefully it's not anymore. 3 times cooked, deep fried, stir fried, and steamed. Oh, it's like creamy. No chew to it whatsoever. It just melts in your mouth. Yum. Good flavor too. Really, really creamy. It's almost falling apart in my chopsticks actually. I think they've cooked it well enough. It's almost like a potato, like a mashed potato, really good. So this is the famous Yunnanese ham steamed. Look at that beautiful ham. That is perfect with beer because it's super salty, but really good. It's like ham and cheese on the table. It's like we're not even in China. Yum.
A lot of times they steam this with that together, one side, one side, one side,
Yeah.
one side. It's kind of beautiful.
That sounds good.
they're just
So
like
pro
stir
move,
everything
put a piece
into
of the ham and a piece of the cheese together.
Fill up like it's going somewhere.
Yeah. That ham is salty. The cheese is not super salty though.
Be it for today's episode here in China on our Lost Plate food tour along the ancient Tea Horse Caravan Trail. If you'd like to experience this tour or another one of Lost Plate's multi-day food tours, you can use my code LUKELOVESLP and you can get $25 off. This town, Shashi, is beautiful, but we're gonna have to explore tomorrow in the next episode. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of XIzhou. Bye.